There we go. Welcome everyone to Cisco Cannon's Virtual Kitchen. We got a little shot there of the old studio. But anyways, welcome everyone. We already have a great show here lined up. We got Chef Ted in the house from Infinity. I am excited about today because I have done a show recently on just eggs. So, Chef, welcome to today's show. And what are we going to be doing today?
Thanks for having me in here, Jay. And today we're going to do a run through Egg Solutions. Great company, multiple different SKUs, everything from hotels to restaurants to catering. Everything works well. And they also have just eggs as well. So as you know, you've seen the product. It's a very cool, new, innovative product that's been around for a few months now. And we're going to do some dishes using the product in a couple of different ways and just to open up people's minds to be able to see what they can do with this versatile product. And then plus the egg solution side of things, they have, some hard-boiled eggs, some scrambled egg mix, and then we have some nice omelet bites that we're going to be doing a plate of as well. So everything looks good and ready to go. So perfect.
Awesome. We're going to run a quick commercial here, but today we're also, I do, Chef, I think we talked about this earlier, is really how do we combat some inflation that we're seeing right now. And I'm guessing eggs is a pretty good product to bring in there because it's low cost and high return.
Anything you do breakfast-wise in the world of restaurants, you get great return on your money investment into the products. So these products, you can make your money off it. They'll cut back on some labor. They'll just be really good products that you won't have a problem with, and you'll be able to make some money on it.
Awesome. Well, we'll be right, folks, after this quick commercial with Chef Ted. Whew, long day today. Anyways, with Chef Ted, be right back after this. Awesome. We're back on Cisco's Virtual Kitchen, SVK as we call it. So Chef Ted is in the house here, going to show some egg products here. So Chef, over to you.
Awesome. So first thing that we're going to show here today is the Just Liquid Egg. So this is the product here. It comes in a nice little gable carton, and you get 12 of these in a case, and they're 500 milliliters each. The beauty about this, which again, when we're talking about inflation prices, is This is a frozen product. So you pull what you need with the gable top, makes it nice and easy to only use what you need and then put it back into the fridge. You get good shelf life on it, and it's just a versatile product that out of all the, not fake eggs, but egg alternative products, this one performs the best, tastes the best, and looks the best in my mind. So
I have to agree with you, Chef, on this. And that product, and now I was going to ask you, can you freeze it? But it does come frozen.
Yeah, that's the beauty part of it. So there's no time tick if you got a case in and it was had to go in the refrigerator. So literally, you pull one, you pull two, you pull three, whatever you need to have to frost it, and you're good to go. One thing though with this product, you want to make sure it's completely defrosted before you go to use it, or you'll run into a couple of problems there. So you want to make sure you give yourself 24 hours in the fridge to get it defrosted.
So 24 hours in the fridge, then you can use it. Now, how many eggs would you say that's in a carton like that?
Well, that one's 500 grams. So it'd be about almost 30 eggs in that carton right there.
Serious?
No, 24 eggs. Sorry, yeah. I'm just doing math in my head here. Yeah. So you get a good bit of usage from it. It's enough to make 10 nice little omelets in it, I'd say. Scrambled egg portions and everything like that. And as you know, as long as you price it accordingly on your menu, a little upcharge because it is a touch more than real eggs, but customers have no problem paying for that if that's what they're looking for on your menus.
Hey, the generation that's dining out every day is the generation that will.
Yeah, exactly, right? So the first dish we're going to do here, if I get Derek to switch it over for me, is a vegan French toast. So everybody loves French toast, but of course, with the egg addition to the product, it doesn't make it vegan. So here's a nice dish that you can have on. I have my liquid egg in here, and I added some oat milk into it, some cinnamon, some sugar, and a little bit of vanilla. Pretty classic, French onion or French toast mix.
Chef Ted, is this a Chef Ted recipe? Like one of your secret recipes?
It's not one of my secret recipes, but I've been doing this French toast mix for a while now, and I think as long as you get the cinnamon and the vanilla right on it, it's a perfect little product. Yeah.
I was gonna say everyone's got their secret recipe for French toast.
French toast is one of those picky things for me when I go out to a restaurant. So, got to have the right amount of sweetness, got to have the right amount of vanilla and cinnamon in there to counterbalance it. Then some good fruit on top, of course. So we have our 2 pieces of bread. So if you want to make this a vegan dish, obviously you want to get yourself a bread that only has flour and water in it pretty well, and yeast. So you don't want to use anything that's an egg-based bread, obviously.
Is that hard to find, Chef, do you think?
No, not at all. A lot of breads, a lot of pastas are just, flour, water, and yeast with either some sugar, a bit of salt, a bit of oil in there. So it's not hard to find at all. Should be easily sourced. So obviously we have it in here.
So how long do you soak for?
Some people soak longer. I like to not over soak it, so that way it has enough time to dry out in your pan, and you don't end up with a really soggy piece of French toast.
Now, I'm blown away by this product on how it really turns into, and it's all plant based. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, they use mung beans. That's the main ingredient in it. So they have mung beans, a little bit of turmeric in there for color. And it's an amazing product. And I've used mung beans a couple of times in my day. Yeah. But these guys definitely take it another notch with the mung. Yeah.
Are mung beans quite hard to find, Jeff?
No, if you go to the bulk barn, you can definitely find dried mung beans there. And another thing that I used to do was sprout the beans. So you soak them, leave them out at room temperature, and then they'll come out like little bean sprouts. So it's a nice, cool little product. And it's it's sustainably sourced product. Farmers get their good kickback on it and everything. So I think everybody's happy. We'll just saute these for another second here.
What's it smell like? Does it smell like egg?
It smells a little bit like egg. It's if you really got your nose in there when you're cooking it, you'd probably pick up on a little bit of the turmeric. But other than that, when you taste it, there's no turmeric crossover flavor or anything like that. One more momento. Keep this moving along.
I'm going to bring up Just Egg's website just because it is a great website.
Their website is absolutely amazing, from recipes to POS to everything like that. These guys are all about their brand, and they stick true to their brand, and they don't deviate from that at all. So it's a nice thing to see.
So great website, folks. They've got great recipes on here. I saw this website because we did an Influencer Friday with this product, which got a lot of wows on the rating with Chef Ellie. And there's your mung bean right there. But great website, lots of great ideas here. It tells the story also of Just Egg, and I love it. It's a great, simple website. Good stuff.
Yeah, now these guys are right on point with everything they do, from the product to their branding to everything. So
healthy too.
And this is it's available at retail too. If anybody's looking at this and are interested, you can find the patties and the liquid in retail. So,
well, a lot of chefs are going to go grab it at the grocery store.
It's easier. You can grab yourself one little gable to get yourself going and to test it out and see how it performs for yourself. So It's one of those things that is a no. So as you can see from the French toast, looks like any other piece of French toast that I've ever cooked in my life. And I've cooked thousands of them for banquets and hotels. And yeah, so we just add this to a nice little plate here.
I'll bring you up.
Mind my hands, but Derek's the only one who's going to be eating this probably. So
Yeah, Derek. All your berries are taking a roll for them.
oh yeah, they're rolling around. Nice blueberries, and then a little bit of maple syrup over top. Some people can do whipped cream or icing sugar, but I find for a breakfast item myself, it gets a bit sweet when you start adding all those things on.
Plant-based eggs.
Plant-based eggs, completely vegan French toast for all those people out there who are craving that dish.
There you go. It's that simple.
All right, we're going to move on here to the next dish, and we'll get Derek to switch my camera up here in 2 seconds.
There we go, just like that. Wow.
There you go. So the next dish next product we're going to use is to just egg fold it. So this is the retail format that is available, but they have a bulk food service pack, which is 60 in a pack. It was 120. They moved it back down to 60, which I thought was a great idea because 120, you don't know. Some people, it might take them a long time to get through. So at least with this product, they're able to utilize it in a decent amount of time. They come in little packages like this for the retail format. And then in the food service format, they come in a nice little folded patty that is reheatable in a toaster, in an oven, in a steamer. Like you can heat this up a million different ways. And the beauty with this product, breakfast sandwiches, if you're in hotels and you have these big breakfast sandwich functions and you need to have a vegan or a vegetarian breakfast sandwich, this just makes it so easy to be able to swap them in, swap them out, and then everybody seems like they're getting the same type of dish. In my mind, this product here, if you serve that to someone, they wouldn't know that it was a vegan egg. It just tastes like any other egg patty out there, and they've done a great job with it. So we're going to switch over here, and now we're going to do a vegan pad thai. So what I did is I took a couple of packages of the just folded patty, and I cut it in half, and then I just gave it a quick chop to make it look like nice little egg pieces in it.
What? That's cool.
Yeah, so this is a really cool thing because pad thai, a lot of people eat it tofu in it with no chicken or anything like that. But this just gives the option to get a traditional looking pad thai going on, and you get the extra protein boost in it. And I think everybody will be happier. This can go on a lot of different menus in my mind. Pad thai has been hot for a decade, and it's not going away anytime soon, I don't think. So we just have it.
It's going away now.
Yeah, you go ahead there.
No, I was just going to say, I don't think it's going away at all, Chef.
No, definitely not. No, not at all. Pad thai is too delicious, too many ingredients in it to make it not good. So we got some carrots, some green onions. I like using medium soft tofu myself. I find it holds up nicely when you're cooking it and you don't end up with some really, really soft falling apart tofu. I don't like the firm stuff myself, so this is a good balance I find to go in between it. And then we got some nice pad thai noodles here.
Those come that way, Chef, or you cooked those earlier?
These are dried noodles, so I cooked them earlier and then cooled them down, tossed them in a little bit of sesame oil to give that extra nice Asian-style flavor. We got some canned bean sprouts, believe it or not. I couldn't find fresh bean sprouts this morning, so yeah, I was like walking by and I'm like, oh, look at that. There's bean sprouts in a can. Didn't even know.
So is that. That's cool.
Yeah. So, yeah, no, they're nice. They look good. They're nice and crunchy.
Really?
So then we'll add in a little bit of our egg. It's a pretty quick and simple dish because all the hard work is done beforehand. All your chopping and your julienning and getting your noodles ready and your tofu crisped up. So it is a dish that you can pound out pretty quick if you're on a line.
And it's also you can portion it, right? So was that one folded product there, chef, that you had there cut up, or is that
What's
two?
in here right now is about one folded product. I did three patties of that earlier, just to
So
make it look plentiful for you on camera.
yeah, and so you can portion it out. It's pre-portioned for you too.
Yeah, exactly. Right, one patty can do one dish, and yeah, it's such a cool little product, and I love it. All right, crank this up a bit, get ourselves going. And we just made a quick little pad thai sauce with some. So another thing I did with this dish, this is using tamari soy sauce. So it's a gluten-free soy sauce, and it's based out of Japan. That's like a Japanese classic style of soy sauce. So along with the rice noodles and everything else, this dish is gluten-free along with vegan, which will help cover a lot of your bases on your menus and everything like that.
That's cool. Really cool.
I like my tofu to be nice and big too, so you actually can see it. You know what you're getting.
Yeah, you know what? I like big chunks in dishes of anything, like vegetables and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I think it looks cool. I think it looks cool.
A lot of the time it's about perception of value for your customers as well too.
Yeah.
If you can show your customers that you're giving them value and you're still making money on the back end, that means they're just going to keep coming back for more and more every time to your restaurant or to whatever facility you have. And all right, as you can see, that's a nice and quick and easy dish. We have our bowl there. Sauce is looking good. And we get that into your dish. And then you have your toppings, a little bit of extra green onion.
There you go.
Some cilantro, bada beep, bada boom.
Plant-based. That's all.
Yeah, and then you got, of course, your crushed peanuts, which make it as well. And then we'll add a couple of extra pieces of the egg for my picture afterwards, and we're good to go.
So we'll make sure you send us a picture as well, chef.
Yeah, I'll send you all the pictures.
Excellent. Pad thai, plant-based. Yes, thanks so much, chef. We're going to run to a quick commercial, come back for second half.
Sounds good.
All right. Be right back after this.
Fresh food and fresh ideas are at the heart of food and service. Working with the greatest team of supplier partners, Sysco delivers the big brands you expect, the Sysco brands you'll be delighted by, and the specialty items that will set you apart. Sysco also goes to great lengths to ensure that our suppliers and our state-of-the-art distribution warehouses maintain the highest safety standards, often above and beyond government regulations. With Sysco, quality is assured from fresh to finish. Creating memories with food starts with great ingredients. Sysco's brand family includes standout, authentic products such as Orizio's Italian staples, Butcher's Block Prime cuts, Sysco natural organic produce with the freshest field favorites, and more. Our brands are produced by partners who share our love for high-quality food products and our core values of integrity, excellence, teamwork, responsibility, and inclusiveness. Our assortment is always expanding. Find what you need today. The options are endless with Sysco. Visit sysco.ca to learn more.
Welcome back to Sysco's Roasted Kitchen. We got Chef in the house from Infinity, Chef Ted. Chef Ted, what are we doing on the second half?
The second half, we're going to get into the egg solution side of business. So the first thing we're going to do, hard-boiled eggs, hard-cooked eggs, however you want to call it. There's a couple of different names out there for them. So this is a product from Egg Solution. You get 12 eggs in a package, and you get 12 packages in a case. Anybody who is making egg salad sandwiches, like, this is the first no-brainer dish that I would use it for. This is the first no-brainer dish that I would use it for. Anybody who is making egg salad sandwiches, like, this is the first no-brainer dish that I would use it for. Anybody who is making egg salad sandwiches, like, this is the first no-brainer dish that I would use it for. Anybody who is making egg salad sandwiches, like, this is the first no-brainer dish that I would use it for. Anybody who is making egg salad sandwiches, like, this is the first no-brainer dish that I would use it for. Anybody who is making egg salad sandwiches, like, this is the first no-brainer dish that I would use it for. Anybody who is making egg salad sandwiches, like, this is the first no-brainer dish that I would use it for. Anybody who is making egg salad sandwiches, like, this is the first no-brainer dish that I would use it for. Anybody who is making egg salad sandwiches, like, this is the first no-brainer dish that I would use it for. Anybody who is making eg Anybody doing banquet salads, like, your classic spinach, pickled onion, and bacon salad with egg. You can take these, cut them in half, cut them in quarters, and just, save yourself all that time, all that labor. And you get a perfect product here. There's never any color on the inside of the egg yolk. So, sometimes you boil eggs, you take them, you peel them, you cut it in half, and then you're like, oh my God, grab another one. Or you end up with some old eggs that have been sitting in your fridge for a while, and you try to boil those. It's never, they never peel easily. So this dish that we're going to do is a Scotched egg. So it's a classic Scottish dish, obviously.
They're huge.
And yeah, they are huge, and they're gaining popularity again. One of my old chefs, his name is Cole Glendinning. I can't even say his last name. It's got so many INGs in there. He loves this dish. This is one of his favorites, and he's got a great recipe. So I grabbed his recipe off him. He's a killer guy. He's out in Calgary, actually, up your way a little bit there. So
Cool.
So what you do with this dish is you take your boiled egg. You can switch it over there, Derek, for me. And you take your boiled egg. You take your ground pork with some herbs and spices in it. So I got a little bit of savory, some dried mustard, a little bit of Worcester sauce, and you pack that around the egg. And then you do a classic breading station. So you go flour, egg wash, breadcrumbs. And then that's it. Then I stuck them in the fridge, and then I deep fried them. And for the sake of
So you stuck them in the fridge after you floured them? Did you deep fry them and stick them in the fridge, or you waited a day?
No, I waited to just for them to set up a little bit, because when you're dealing with the pork and everything, you start bringing the temperature up. So you want it to firm back up before you add it back in. And these are some things that I've done. I've made these for 1,000 people in banquets before, and we boiled and peeled our own eggs, and it was literally like a 4-day process, 3 cooks on it, doing 2-3 hours of them at a time just to get them done for that one function. So this product would have came really good in the hand back then.
I smell profit. I smell good profit on this one.
Yeah, this one's great. It's a good profit. Like you say, you don't have to worry about sitting there peeling them. They have great shelf life in your fridge. Usually they have well over a month shelf life in your fridge, and then you can grab them as you want to. So as you can see here, we got our, let me get the camera right. So we got our egg, we got our pork and everything like that. And in my mind, there's only one thing to serve this with, and I don't really want to call out brands, but it's your British style steak breakfast sauce. So I think you'll know what I'm talking about. But
are you kidding me? You're putting HP sauce on that plate?
Oh yeah, that's the classic. I'm a big fan of old school things that have high flavor in them. And HB sauce, I think, just hits all those points in my mind.
Grandma just woke up in her grave and went,
hey. It might be the Newfoundlandese in me, because that was always one thing we had in the fridge. We had ketchup and HB sauce with our eggs in the morning. So
I was going to say, killing me, man. I can really HP just brings me back to my grandma instantly. Yeah. The flavor, the smell, the look of the bottle. Come on, let's show the bottle.
Let's show it off.
There we go.
There it is.
There you go.
And
right?
And if you look in the international section in the grocery stores, you can find it in glass sometimes.
Oh,
which is another nice nostalgic.
Yeah. And HP, and if you can just, you get it, the crust around the top of the bottle.
Oh yeah, of course. And you got to smack the bottom of it to get the stuff out of it. It's just a mess, but it's one of those classic things. I think nostalgic plays well into culinary. So
this will be a first for our show. First time HP sauce has made it onto the show.
I am so happy that I'm the one that does it for you here, Jay. So you can serve a little bit with that. Some people put them on banquet buffets. Some people serve them as like a side with your breakfast, so you can get your hash brown patties with it. But it's really a meal in itself. You got your egg, you got your pork, you got your breading. It's delicious, and I absolutely love it.
I love it, man. I honestly, this is a hit. I love it. Make sure you take a picture of that.
It's going to be pictured. We'll send it to you. And I'll send you up a ball of HB sauce there, too.
Thank you. I was going to say, it was so funny because HP. I remember teaching my kids. I'm like, it's House of Parliament. It was made for those reasons, right back in the day. So that's funny you say
Yeah.
that.
All right. So yeah, hit that. I think, Derek.
Oh,
There
yeah,
you go. I'm back. Yeah. All right. So the next dish that we're going to do is omelet bites from Egg Solutions. So they have 3 different flavors of omelet bites. They have cheese and bacon. They have 4 cheese. And the one that I'm going to be showing you today is the egg white, red pepper, and spinach dish. Spinach egg bite.
What is an egg bite?
Egg bite is literally a small little two bite omelet. Let me get my camera here. So yeah, you get 80 of these in a case. They're about 50 grams a piece, so almost 2 eggs worth. And these guys load the toppings into these. It's a really cool, little tasty. I was at a show yesterday and we had Egg Solution booth, and I must have had about 7 of these for lunch pretty well. All right, we'll do a switch over there, Mr. Derek. So these things cook up really quick in the oven. 9 to 10 minutes in a 350-degree oven works well. You could also cover them and steam them in a steamer or combi oven, which would work out as well.
They last long, chef, like in a steam table or anything like that?
Yeah, we had them in the steam table yesterday, and they hold up. They don't flop down on you, nothing. And, they're pickable. And, they're a great option for breakfast buffets. A lot of hotels will be doing, full-on breakfast buffet that comes with your room. So you're able then to be to do something different, do something cool. Or if you have a lot of people asking for egg whites, you can have these sitting in your fridge. You get a request for it, you cook it. It's nice and quick, super tasty.
See, I like it for the grab and go. That's what I like. I like
Yeah,
it.
they also come individually wrapped. And so if you buy them in bulk food service, you can get them individually wrapped or in bulk format. And the individually wrapped ones, you can actually stick them in the microwave, just crack it open a bit and warm it up in the microwave for quick and easy breakfasts that you like.
Yeah, see, that's what I like. It's just that grab and go.
Right. So this dish, I just played with the flavors that were already in the egg bite. So since it has spinach, green onion, and red pepper, I went with those 3 things. So I made a nice green onion, red pepper sauce, little sauteed spinach with a little bit of lemon juice in it for some brightness. Oh, and then I don't know why, but I grabbed some cottage cheese to put on this plate as well.
Well, it goes with your HB sauce, buddy.
I swear I'm only 40 years old. I'm not 62. So this is one of those things.
I'm so glad we're catering to the seniors on today's show. Well done. It's good. No, you know what? I love cottage cheese, by the way, and we have to pay homage to all these products that we had in the past as well. So I do actually like the fact that you use HB sauce.
Yeah.
Right. It is really cool. So, now on the spinach, you added lemon juice to the spinach?
Just when I was finishing it off. So anytime you add acid to anything you're cooking, it'll help stop the cooking process. So that way you don't end up with overcooked spinach or anything like that. And it'll help retain some of the nice green color. It's a lot more green than it looks on camera here.
You could do the same with kale, I'm assuming?
Yeah, kale for sure. Yeah, I love having a little bit of lemon juice in my kale. I find it just brightens everything up. It's like the classic, you need a little bit of acid, you need a little bit of salt, and everything will balance itself out in the long run.
Chef, how long you been cooking in the industry?
It'll be 20 years this year. Wow. So I went to cooking school at the Culinary Institute of Canada, and then I cut my chops out west in the Fairmont hotels, working in restaurants and banquets, and then I moved to Halifax, stayed with hotels with Marriott and Best Western, and then I was lucky enough to get the opportunity to come work with Affinity Group. And we now have cross-country coverage. Got test kitchens in Vancouver, Calgary, Toronto, Montreal, and Halifax. So we have a nice little tidy dish here. Nice little egg bites.
I love that. That's great.
Yeah, a little sauce, a little bit of spinach, nice and healthy. And we can crack open one of these here, too, while we're at it.
Well, you know the rule. The rule of my show is you crack one open, you got to taste it.
Oh, yeah. It'll go in my gob. I ain't shy about eating, that's for sure.
Hey, you had HP on the show for the first time, so anything's possible.
All right. Booking along here.
So is this
The last
the last
The last
dish?
one we got, yeah. So the last one that we have here is perfect for anybody doing mass feeding. It's a scrambled egg mix from Egg Solution. So you get 5 or 6 bags in a case. They're 5-pound bags each, and these things are super versatile. A lot of people will boil them in the bag. Some people will thaw them out and just treat them just like regular eggs. And there's a little bit of carrageenan in with this, so that'll help with any water seepage that's coming out. And literally, I love this product. I've used them out west. Did a lot of. You could do 1,000 people eggs with half a person taking care of the eggs. So anytime you can minimize labor and maximize profit, you're laughing, right?
So, Chef, okay, just wait a second. How long?
Yep.
How many eggs would be in there?
How long will they be in the boiling bag?
Or how many eggs would you say that would be? Like that's got to be cases of eggs.
That's probably 1 case of eggs, maybe in here. Maybe a little less than a case of eggs. Yeah. So if it's 5 pounds, there's about. Yeah, I'll have to break out my big calculator to do all the math. Yeah. But I'll show you here now. I got one going in the water right now, so we'll do a little switch up.
I want to see this open. So you boiled it right in the bag.
Want to switch it for me? Yeah, here we'll.
How long did you boil in the bag, Chef?
If it's thawed, you do 30 to 40 minutes. If it's not thawed, then you do close to. You do close to an hour and a half, pretty well.
Really?
So I'm just going to pop this open. Hope to God that it's all nice and cooked.
This is crazy. So you just open this up and pour it into the dish.
Yep. That's perfect. A little bit of runniness there, but once you mix all that up, the carryover heat is 100% going to be able to make sure that that's all nice and good. And that's been in there for, those are absolutely amazing buffet, fully cooked eggs. You get no seepage out of it. The other beauty part with this product is you, when you're done heating them up in the bag, you can put them in a pan, cover it, and you don't have to put them back in the hot box. It'll stay warm for up an hour and a half, so anytime you get a need for it, you break it open, and you're good to go. So like this is
frozen, Chef? They come frozen?
Yeah, they come frozen. Again, another great product that comes frozen. You slack it, or you just cook directly from frozen, so you know what you need. This pan here would feed 20 people, no problem. It's about half full. So 20, 25 people, no problem. On a buffet, this will go good and hard. Yeah. So that's all I got to show you here for today.
Awesome. Well, thanks again, Chef Ted. Derek, thanks also for the camera. But thanks to all these ideas and stuff like HP. We'll talk about that later. But great ideas, simple ideas, great ideas to cut inflation. I think inflation in these products are probably quite stable, but also eggs are so profitable anyways. And when you do all day breakfasts, or you incorporate them into your menu,
yeah, you'll run like 15% food costs on most of your breakfast plates, and the industry standard for regular plates is 30%. So if you can do that, then you could even make a little less money on some of your other dishes to elevate your menu and make sure you hit all your points that you're looking at.
Yeah, that menu mix, we got to talk about more and more on the show is menu mix and what people are doing.
Yeah.
Because menu mixing isn't done enough, I think, nowadays. And we need to do that so you can have a high cost product, low cost, and it balances out in the middle. So awesome ideas, Chef Ted. Thanks so much for being on the show today. And to everyone else, we're back tomorrow with another show. I don't even know what day it is. There's so many shows going on. We're back tomorrow with another food inflation show that we're doing. I think it's with Chef Chris. On tomorrow's show, no HP sauce. And then we have Influencer Friday, this Friday as well, with plant-based cookies, which is going to be really cool.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
I know.
perfect.
Thing, right? So, anyways, thanks again, Chef Ted. Everyone else, tune in to the SVK every week. We're the only daily food service show in North America, maybe global too, if you want to Google it. But thanks so much, Chef Ted, and we'll see you guys later. Cheers.
Thank you, Jay. Have a great day.